So, should have done this video earlier, but you know, it is what it is. It's never too late. So, today we're going to be revisiting my 2020 Hunter 16-inch desk fan. If you get that reference, you get that reference. Fan reference. Yeah, so today we're going to be revisiting this because I have not ran this thing in a hot minute. And now that it's May, slowly but surely getting my fans ready for the summer. I have to get down the old Honeywell. And I have to get that down, but there might, well, now that that's on the wall and the Honeywell is up there, I don't know if you can see it. Now that that's on the wall, it's going to be a little difficult, but I could push the TV in because it's all the way out, so that's not really a big deal. And also, I'm storing, if you notice, hold on. Where's the Holmes Blizzard? It's not there. Well, it's in my closet for, the time being, because, yeah, I needed, a little bit more room. So, I put the dual Honeywell Turbo, the Glasgow, and the Blizzard in my closet. And yes, they're fine. They're on the closet floor. Don't, be like, oh, you put them in the closet, that's bad for them. They're on the floor. They're not being harmed. They're fine. I'll take them out eventually. Just haven't got to them yet. So, tonight, we're doing the old Hunter. Now, I like another one of these. Excuse me. But room is the issue, so then we have to try to figure that out, because I want to get another fan for the collection, because, well, it's been a minute. Maybe we can find another one. Who knows? Maybe we'll find another one this May, because, if y'all remember, last May, I found the Happy Home. I honestly can't believe it's May. Oh, that's a train. Yeah, that's New York Atlantic. Okay. I have to shut the light up so I can see it. But yeah, so maybe we'll find another one. Maybe not. There is something that I do want to look at. I do, maybe Wednesday, because I already told my friend, well, actually, no, I didn't tell her about that. I told her about the RC car that I want to get from Target, or one of the RC cars that Target's selling, because they look pretty cool. Also, they don't make the or I don't know what happened, but now apparently Target, Walmart are selling like the colored version of the Honeywell desk fan, like the HT9 something or whatever the fuck it's called. I have one. I have the black version. I just need to put it back together. yeah, that kind of, yeah. It's under my bed back in the box, so we're not going to touch that. We're not going to touch that. Let's forget about that. I want one of the colored ones because I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see when I go to Target again. Hopefully Wednesday, but I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, the Hunter S fan. So this, if you are new to the channel, this is my 2020 16-inch Hunter Desk fan that I got back in 2020 for Christmas. And this was technically the first fan. I want to clarify something here because I say this was the first fan in my collection. No, it was not. The first two were the Red Hawaiian Breeze and the King of Fans. Those were the first two fans in my collection. But those, I don't count those because technically I had those way before I started collecting. This is when I started collecting. So this is technically the first fan in my collection. 2020 is when I started collecting. This was the first fan. If I don't know if that makes sense, but there's another train passing. Yeah. Do with it as you will. So I got this for Christmas 2020. I'll show you the information's here on it. It is Hunter Table Fan Model 9400. It is 120 volts AC, 60 hertz, 0.4 amps. Serial numbers 90400202231. Thermally protected. Made in China. Ooh, made in China. Made in the China. Yeah. Actually, this fan is not that bad. Like, I've criticized it for being made in China and just modern, cheap quality, but actually it's not bad. It blows a decent amount of air, and yeah, it's actually built fairly well. And it has a date code of that. That's why I kind of think it's from 2020. I don't know what 32 means, but I want to say it's from 2020. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to take a picture of that, and I'm going to put it into Google Lens, and either Google Lens or I'm going to Google it and see if I can decode that. Because Hunter date codes are actually kind of stupid. $32.20, the 32nd week of 2020. How many weeks are in a year? I don't know. Don't answer that. Well, actually, answer that. I don't know. I don't know how many weeks are in a year. 63? 64? 62. That could be the 32nd week of 2020, actually. I think there's 62 weeks in a year. If I'm not wrong. I don't know. So yeah, we're kind of doing this on my bed. And it's kind of, yeah. I'll just do it as you will. I can do it on the floor, but I don't really feel like it. Feel like it. Here is the cord. It is a 3-prong fused cord. I believe it is replaceable. 125 volts. 5 amperes. This is 5 amperes. That's kind of funny. Nothing on that. Is this quartz or anything else? I don't know. I don't care. Let's go ahead and plug her in. How will it work? Aha! Okay. That's weird, because this strip actually, where this power strip actually does work. There's low speed. I don't know why, if it works for my fans, which I think take more power than my TV and my Xbox combined. I don't know why that power strip did not work on my TV, but it is what it is. I have a separate thing for that, so yeah. Here it is running on low. And as you can hear, it is actually pretty quiet. I've slept with this fan running on high before, and it's actually a nice noise this fan creates. It's actually very nice, even on low. So I also got this fan when my Hunter Low Profile ceiling fan in my old room broke. So I kind of actually wanted this as a replacement, but I also wanted this as for my collection. So it kind of served as both purposes. Now it just... Now it's in my collection. Well, it's been in my collection, but yeah. I used it when I lived at the old house for a minute. If you guys saw the videos on that. Yeah, so there's the low. And also, yeah, it doesn't matter. By the way, don't mind the Hot Wheels and the NASCARs, in the background. I might have to do an updated room tour. Because now with the TV and the NASCARs and the Hot Wheels that I put on my wall and some other stuff has changed. I don't know. Let me know if you guys will like an updated room tour, because I actually like doing that, even though probably no one gives a fuck. My room has changed so much. It's just, I like to just document it. And just, show how much this room has changed over the years. This room has changed a lot over the years, and I mean a lot. Even from when I was a kid. Like, that thing right there, that big chest thing, was where my Stargirl poster is right now, like against that wall. Or technically where my bed is, where my bed meets the wall, and that Stargirl poster. It would, yeah. It was in that corner. Alright. Use medium. Use the medium. I also have to do a video on my TV now that it's up on the wall. So I might... yeah, fuck it. I might do that tomorrow, actually. Because I'm going to have the time tomorrow, so... I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow. As I said, I'll review it. I'm going to review it. I still haven't reviewed my tablet, but It's a Samsung tablet, so I want to get another one because it just nah. I use it, but just Samsung's budget line stuff, they're not the best. Like their A series tablets or A series phones, yeah, no. They're too laggy for me. So, yeah. I gotta charge that tablet too, so I might charge it tonight. Well, I also have it as a second camera. Even though it sucks, I use it as a second camera sometimes. And here we go, full tilt. High speed. This was an oscillating fan at one point. Took the oscillating mechanism out because, well, it just got annoying. And plus, I don't use the oscillating mechanism, or I don't use the oscillating feature at all, so it's kind of pointless. So, yeah. I just took it out. It runs without it. It's not needed. Yeah. At least for me, anyways. And plus, it's my collection, so I don't give a fuck. If it was vintage, it would be a different story. I would have left it the way it was. This is not vintage. Even though it looks like it, this is one of those stupid retro style modern things that most collectors actually seem to hate. And I honestly don't blame them, but some of them are bad, some of them are actually quite good. This one's one of the better ones, in my opinion. Yeah. This one's one of the better ones, in my opinion. It blows a good amount of air. It's actually decently quiet, too, which I honestly, don't mind if the fan's noisy. Because if I have to sleep with it, I'll just put it on full power and fall asleep to the noise. So that's one of the reasons, that's pretty much why I like loud fans in general. Because I can't sleep without noise. Well, I can, but I prefer noise. Like white noise. So, yeah. The Harbor Breeze is just a rattly fuck as of recently. It runs great, but it's just a rattly fuck as of recently. So, yeah. But yeah, this thing's pretty great. And the off. See that spin down. This might need to be oiled. Might not. Yeah, bearings are still pretty good actually. I might just oil it just for the fuck of it. Just to be safe, even though it probably doesn't need it. I like to try to keep them lubricated while I can. But yeah. I'm probably not. Because this one thing that I do. The one thing that I don't like about this fan is that it is actually a pain to take apart. It is a giant pain to take apart. And I don't think I'm gonna take this fan apart for a while. Just because the last time I took it apart, yeah. It's a little annoying, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. if anything, I'll just text my friend and we can figure something out. Because, yeah, I still want to do that dehumidifier. Actually, I should have. Fuck. I was on the phone with him earlier. Because that Mitchell dehumidifier, it's still sitting in my garage and I still want to restore it, so. And I kind of want to do it this summer, but I don't know if shit's gonna work out. We'll see, because I'm gonna mention it to a few people, or a few friends, that I think would actually be interested in the project. But yeah, other than that, this little thing's great. This little thing is great. Here we go, 0 to high. And then I'll take off the front guard since that's the easiest thing to take off. There we go, 0 to high. Now that it's warmed up, it's actually running a lot better. Yeah, this is great. This little thing's great. This is a good office fan. And plus, I've always wanted one of these. This is the fan, well, not this exact one. I would like a vintage one. But this is a fan I've always wanted, a Hunter desk fan. Vintage or not, it's something I've always wanted. So I've seen one on YouTube when I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Hunter's mostly known for their ceiling fans. Yeah, they make desk fans like this and stuff, but they're not as popular. And then Lasko's kind of the opposite, where they're known for like their desk fans, their box fans, like all their portables, and they've made a few ceiling fans. I'm still thinking about trying to get that Lasko 3733, but I have no room for it, so that's probably not going to happen. Because every fan collector, well, not every fan collector, but most fan collectors are fucking buying the 3733. I have a Lasko desk fan. I'm going to just keep that one. And I'll be off again. Oh, and also, the one thing that I do like about this fan is that it's all metal construction. That is one of the things that I do like about this fan. That it's all metal construction and it's not plastic. Like, nothing on this is plastic. Yeah. And nothing on this fan is plastic. Well, maybe besides the base. Maybe besides the base is plastic, but other than that, it's completely metal. I have to clean this. It's been sitting on top of my thing for a while. Here's the front guard. This is the most I'm gonna do. Meaning taking it apart. For now. It's kind of dirty, but not really. It could use a good cleaning. And also, I put these stickers on it. I've had these stickers since I was a kid, and I didn't want to get rid of them, so I'm like, let me just put it on the fan. So I put it on the fan, and it's actually. Yeah, I can't talk. that's what fucking work will do to you. I put it on the fan and it actually looks good. Is what I was trying to say. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Yeah, you just gotta roll with it sometimes. So yeah, here's the blade. Believe this is an aluminum blade. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know, someone can correct me on that, but it is very light. It is metal. It is a metal blade. Actually, the blade pitch on this is actually not bad. Yeah, the blade pitch on this is not bad. I don't know if how well you can see it. I don't know if wide angle does it a little better. Yeah. See, the blade pitch is not that bad. I don't know how many degrees that is, so I'm not gonna say. And someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're wrong." I'm not gonna say. There's the motor back there. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. There's the motor back there. Alright, let's go ahead and start it up without its front guard. Just for shits and giggles. I've done it with this fan before, I'll do it again. But also, I much prefer running this fan without the guard rather than the Happy Home. I mean, I can run the Happy Home without the guard, but I'm scared I'm gonna do what I did in 2020 again, which is accidentally put my finger in the way of the blade. Not even on purpose, just accidentally. When me and my friend were testing the dehumidifier, I was trying to touch the coil because the coil is actually in front of the fan, and I accidentally, my finger actually touched the blade, and yeah, it was a thing. I'm fine. As you can see, I have all my fingers still, but yeah. I don't advise running fans without the guard. I do not advise it, especially metal blades. Plastic blades. I don't advise that either. Plastic blades a lot safer. But yeah, but this one's also less powerful. It's less powerful than the Happy Home, so it's not really a big deal. Plus, I've touched this fan while it's running before, without the guard. And I know that blade's secure, by the way. Medium. And I'm only gonna do it just for a short amount of time. Hi. Off. This has already became a 30-minute video, and I do not care. Let it be a 30-minute video. Okay, so that is the 2020, or whatever year it is, 16-inch Hunter desk fan. Model 9400. Thank you for watching. More videos to come. Ah. Yeah, I'm. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay.